Hey Internet, this is Gunter with MiniMishaps Games, and today we are going to be experimenting with clear stuff. So, I had never heard of clear stuff until just before the holidays, and I liked the idea of it so much that I added it to my Amazon wish list, which is just a public list of stuff I'm wishing for, and so I got a little package of it over the holidays, and we're trying it out today. So essentially, what the goal is to do a mold cast with a mold that is reusable, so that you don't have to have permanency with it, which I can see going both ways with wanting the silicone rubber 2-part liquid mold to have, if you're going to want to make lots of copies of a thing or lots of pieces, chess pieces, those kinds of stuff you'd need all the time. And then the idea for this would be like, I need to make one because I need to repair a miniature, or an arm broke off, which is happening a lot recently. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason I have had a big call for people that need arms and swords and stuff reattached or built back into a miniature that's chipped or broken. So we start with this sort of rigid strips that we boil, and you boil it, turns into sort of a silly putty kind of a feel here. So you press that down all around the thing that you're going to need, and in this case it is because of all of the arms and weapons that have been breaking that I'm going to mold cast this set of arms. And I think this was a Bones miniature kit for a Dragonkin, but we're just going to be getting looks like money bags and daggers today in this piece. And so I've pressed that down, so the majority of a piece like this, when it's flat, will go into one side of the mold. So you poke little depressions all around so that when you press the second side of the mold, that it'll have a way to sort of fit back together. And the nice thing about this clear stuff is once the first side has hardened, the second side won't adhere to it. That's a big difference from the 2-part silicone liquid rubber, is that you run very much the risk, if you don't separate or apply some kind of separator, you run the risk that it all just kind of melts together and you just have rubber all around with no way to separate it. Here though, since one cooled first and the other one is now going to be applied, pressed, and then cooled, they peel apart relatively easily, and that break line in between just really lets the putty get right up close and pick up as much of the details as possible. And there you can see it just peeled away. Then you just pop your piece out, and you do want to choose which way you're doing your mold casting, so that it picks up the detail in the first half as much as you can. And in this case, it had sort of a flat backside, which got pressed later for these. Then it's just a matter of mixing up some 2-part plastic, and there's our guy getting his sword repaired there again. So it's been in a couple of videos now, but move him off to the side while he's setting. And then if you're worried about your surface, then if you're not used to using liquid plastic with these molds, definitely get a tray and protect your surfaces, because it will adhere right to it. So then it's just a matter of filling in the mold with the liquid plastic, and in hindsight this worked pretty good, pressing it, rolling it from one side, but we found out that it works even better if you just apply a thin layer to both sides and then kind of press them together. Reduces the chance of bubbles and things that can be in the plastic, although this one didn't have too many strange offshoot shapes that would hinder the plastic from flowing into the two gold bags or the daggers. So it's just something to watch out for. Once it's poured and set, then you can just pull the two parts of the mold out again, and then you end up with this pretty amazing copy of whatever you mold casted. So here they are side by side with the new white plastic next to the original gray one, and so now I can go in and put that dagger under the arm that broke off. So this has been a look into using the clear stuff. I really like it. It's and the nice thing is you just boil it and it gets soft again. It reminds me a lot of like a martial arts mouth guard in that way. So, but this has been a little trek into clear stuff, and we're glad you were with us. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe or support us on Patreon. We appreciate it very much, and we'll see you guys for the next video. Thanks, Internet.